Welcome back, bienvenidos de vuelta. Me llamo Glostlyn, my name is Glostlyn. As you see up there, we're continuing with this story part of the event of the Infinity Nikki. Y como ven arriba, estamos continuando con la historia del evento este del Infinity Nikki. Así que con eso dicho al escritorio, with that said, to the desktop!
Looks like everyone nearby has been told. One more time, let's circle the lake, just in case anyone's in trouble.
Deanna, what are you muttering about?
Oh, Nikki and Momo! It's kind of a long story. Not long after you two left, a bunch of strange shadows started appearing around the blue tiers, so I figured I'd hang around, just in case. Why are you two back here?
Well,
We didn't meet her here, we met her somewhere else entirely. No la encontramos a esta bichita aquí, sino en otro lugar completamente diferente. Qué loco, ¿eh?
This scale bracelet was given to my ancestor a long time ago, when a passing ranger and her companion saved him from a monster. This can protect you from S-lings. Keep it close until you don't need it anymore. That's all the ranger said before hurrying off. So how long would they need it for? For generations, this remained unanswered. Back in that age of disaster and chaos, who wouldn't want something like that?
exactly. A life-saving item? You'd never let it go.
But when someone else collapsed right in front of my ancestor, that's when he understood. The apocalypse shattered the old ways of life, like a storm or a wildfire. Everyone got swept up in it. No one could stand against it alone.
¿Tan rápido? ¿Estamos hablando del mismo game, Rex? De ser tan cortito el Blitz, sería más divertido. Porque 10 minutos suena más bien como al Tan Company, más bien.
The ranger couldn't save everyone, neither could my ancestor. But at the very least, he could save the person in front of him. Since then, that bracelet has been passed along, and our family began to travel. They went from one country to another. The more suffering they witnessed, the more they realized how much more suffering there was, in places we couldn't see.
For one bracelet, that's very profound.
Oh, I didn't want to burden you before, so I didn't tell you. I grew up hearing that story often. I dreamed of becoming someone like that ranger, someone who could give others strength. To me, she felt like a faraway friend, like a star in the sky. I always wondered, all those centuries ago, what kind of person was she, and where did she travel? My family believes the bracelet is meant for whoever dares to go the farthest, where danger lurks in the unknown. Before my grandmother passed, she gave it to me and encouraged me to start my own journey. That's why I came to Wishfield. I wanted to learn more about the ranger. This is where she came from. But these past few days, I haven't had much luck.
What's her name? Maybe we've heard of her.
Alicia. Ranger Alicia, and her friend Sith.
Wait, Sith? You mean Alicia and Sith the Serpent were friends? Deanna, when your ancestor met her, was Sith a giant serpent?
I've never heard anything like that. If she was a giant serpent, I'm sure my ancestor would have mentioned it.
But the bracelets are the same, and have the same power. Just one was given by Alicia, and the other by Sith the Serpent. What exactly was their relationship? Were they allies or enemies?
That era era was so long ago, most of its history has been lost to time. I've been here for so long, and until you showed up, I hadn't heard a single word about Elysia. But you've uncovered a lot. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
You're right. Come on, Momo. Let's check out the rest of the shadows nearby.
Good luck! And please, if you do discover anything about Elysia, promise you'll tell me.
I thought we were going to go with her. Pensé que íbamos a ir con esa bichita.
You can find me at the Meadow Wharf!
Porque al final del día es el mismo objetivo, ¿no?
Investigation complete. Nikki, let's go back and talk to Phoebe about everything we've discovered.
Y en serio que parece que han cambiado algo en el brillo. Y cuando le bajé un poquito, absolutamente todo se ve mejor. It seems like they changed the brightness or something globally. Because now that I reduced it, it looks way better. Because last time I had to increase it because it was too dark. Never mind.
Hi, Phoebe. We're back.
Just a moment. Let's put the rest aside for now. Nikki, could you help me sense this shadow here? I think I just saw my family's crest on him. Nikki, I think the ghost I've been chasing this whole time might be standing right in front of me.
I see.
Let go! Let go! We didn't get the item yet! We have to go back!
Go back? I dragged you all the way out of that cursed cavern, and you want to run back in? They told you there was treasure in that cavern, but not that it's filled with traps and hidden weapons. You told me there was treasure too, but left out the part where the treasure is just some worthless legend.
You short-sighted fool! Once we find a way to wield the Erosa's scepter, there's no wish we won't be able to grant!
It's not possible! People died, and all we got was a page torn from an old journal. It's got nothing to do with the scepter!
Wait. So the journal was taken from inside the cavern?
What's wrong? What did you hear? This means my entire premise is wrong. That journal wasn't written by my ancestor. It was an old record they found in the cavern. The Erosa Scepter, the Divine Envoy, they're even more ancient.
So, the shadows appearing near the blue tears, the ghosts of history, they're not just from the Mistvale War, are they?
That's right. The term Whimmancer only appears in documents that predate the rise of the Eight. It refers to those who wielded whim before the discovery of the stone tablets, through more primitive means. The stone tablets discovered by the Eight allowed more people to access and use whim. After that, the word stylist gradually replaced the term Whimmancer.
Me gusta más Wing Master.
So, going off of what the shadows have been saying, there are actually two separate different time periods here. One is from the Mistvale War, and one is from after the Veilfall, but before the Eight emerged.
So there are shadows from two different eras. That's why it felt like the time they were describing didn't line up with the Mistvale War.
So, further in the past, the serpent posed as a divine envoy and obtained the Erosa scepter. Later, she killed a Windmancer named Alicia. She was exposed, and she lost the scepter. It matches the historical records. After Florawish was rebuilt, the Erosa scepter was in the hands of the Wishing One's statue, until the fanatic Wishers took it.
After that, the story we heard before starts when the fanatic Wishers went into the cavern to find a way for humans to use the Erosa scepter, right?
Yes. About the fanatic Wishers. Nikki, could you help me investigate one more location? I know it might not be connected to the major historical events we just uncovered, but it's important to me.
No problem. Don't worry, Phoebe. We'll head right over.
That lady runs very weirdly. Es un poco extraño esa bichita, ¿no? Huh. How did I not see this one? Oh no. Through the enemies we didn't... Oh, never mind.
Over here.
What about the records? About how to use the scepter? Were they stolen?
I don't know what happened. I didn't even see what the attacker looked like.
He was just waiting for us to remove the records. We've been completely fooled, from start to finish. It was all a scam! The Wishing One is never coming back. I've done so much to revive him. He should have granted my wish to have the finest clothes and endless wealth!
What are you doing? You threw away the key?
Yes. Now no one can enter the Serpentine ruins. This page here is the only thing I took from the cavern. It better be worth something.
That's everything I heard. I'm so sorry, Phoebe.
Your ancestor was bad, lady. Tu ancestor era malo.
Greedy. Stupid. Arrogant. Selfish. All this time, the ghost I was chasing was actually like this.
Phoebe.
No. Don't try to comfort me. Since finding that ghost in the journal page, I've been combing through dusty archives, chasing a name lost to time. I wanted to prove that even someone ignored by history could have lived a life full of glory and meaning. The truth is, I've been afraid all along. Afraid that one day, my research would yield conclusions I'd rather not find. I've been afraid of the truth.
I think it's okay to be afraid of the truth, Phoebe. What matters most is how you choose to face it.
Indeed. Por su apoyo.
Historians are often confronted with many truths. Oftentimes, they don't match their original assumptions.
That's true. History isn't all glory and triumph. There's also destructive greed, whispered grief, and kindness that burns bright. Sometimes it's these fragile, forgotten fragments that make history what it truly is. Sorry, Nikki. I got a little shaken up. But I haven't forgotten who I am. Whether it's ugly, foolish, or noble, it's my duty as a historian to record it truthfully. Anyway, thank you both for helping me. Our work together isn't over yet, though. I promise to help you uncover the story behind that mysterious voice. So, let's keep going. Actually, something you said caught my attention. Those shadows you found mentioned a place called the Serpentine Ruins, and running into layers of traps. Based on everything else you've discovered, that cavern might be a massive shelter built by the Serpent.
Back to the Serpent again. Well, that explains why we heard Alicia's voice there. She must have been very important to Sith. If they were truly friends, and the Serpent killed her in the end... Phoebe, does the name Alicia ring any bells?
The records are scattered and conflicting. Even the Serpent had barely any reliable records, let alone an ordinary person struggling to survive after the Veilfall.
Then I guess Alicia is just another ghost buried by time.
Yes. The more desperate the era, the more ghosts we find. I have a bold theory, Nikki. Are you willing to take this journal page with you?
Take it? Isn't it a precious family heirloom?
You know the truth now. It's not really linked to my family. But for the theory I'm entertaining, it may be the only clue we have left. I've been wondering, why do these shadows come from two wildly different eras? Maybe the Serpent really was active during the Veilfall, but what about during the Mistveil War? I have a feeling that hidden in that cavern lay the answers we seek.
I see. Thank you, Phoebe.
No need. I'm also curious about this Alicia ghost. Maybe when my curiosity gets too strong to ignore, I'll come chasing after you.
Nikki, be extra careful when you open this. It's so old and fragile.
This is the sacred day we have been waiting for so long. Our chosen one begged the divine envoy to show, what do you say, mercy. That's why we have a wishing ceremony today, where people follow the chosen one to the altar of wishes, with the hope to speak with the divine envoy. The night was long, and that's why the divine envoy told us to hang tiny tears in our lanterns to illuminate the path forward, while the others were starting to pray. I looked nervously around me. I was scared of my wish being discovered as too greedy. But I want a wish that benefits everyone, and the divine envoy is in possession of the Aurosa scepter. She should be able to help me achieve it. Anyways, divine envoy from the wishing one, please listen to my voice.
People followed the priest to the wishing altar, hoping to speak with the wishing one's divine envoy. Looks like this was torn from a regular person's diary. Oh, wishing one, please hear my voice.
Nikki, your clothes.
This is unbelievable. Maybe it's because of the prayer you just said?
This lamp, it seems to attract the glimmer drops.
In the past, people would collect glimmer drops to light up the road. Maybe it's some kind of guide.
Nikki, let's try to collect more glimmer drops, then light up the lights.
So they were Luma drops instead of shiny tears. Okay. How peculiar. Eso está bien peculiar, ¿eh? It's actually cool that this time around they give you the outfit to use for a while. Because normally it's just in a cinematic for 2 seconds and it's gone. Me parece bien que esta vez te den el traje para que lo uses un rato. Porque normalmente es como que está en un cinemático de 2 segundos y ya fue.
She'll hear us for sure. She's the divine envoy.
Oh, wishing one, may your light shine and your blessings endure.
Wait, I don't have too many of those, so let's do that quickly. Yeah, those are hard to get.
No rush, my love. Let's take our time. As long as we make it, the divine envoy will save you.
Those things are hard, for sure. Oh,
Hurry up, hurry! We need to be in the front row. I want to ask where Daddy went.
Are the ceremonies getting more frequent?
It's not like we have a choice. At least, our family doesn't.
it's interesting that they have like this sort of turban with a feather. Es interesante que tienen como ese turbante con una pluma o algo así. Ah. Muy lejos.
What about the S-Lings? Will they come back? When will it happen again? Who can answer us? Can the divine envoy answer us?
I must say, I like how these blue things look in the water. Me gusta lo que se ve esas cositas medio azules en el agua. Oh, I had to... troll. I had to use this thing to pick stuff. Oh, it changes. Huh. Y esa linterna cambia. Qué loco. Pero debería ser el mismo traje que puedes atrapar bichos con el mismo traje, ¿no? It should be that the same outfit is used to catching the things. That would make it better. For sure. There were so many back there.
Hurry up, hurry! We need to be in the...
Habían varios de esos chismes aquí atrás que no he alzado porque no sabía. Oh, ahí están.
The lamp is fully lit. Nikki, there are a lot of shadows gathering on the island up ahead. Let's go check it out.
I was hoping for it to glow a little brighter. Estaba esperando que brille un poco más, pero bueno. Brilla lo justito nomás. Oh wait, here there should be one of those beard thingies. Tendría que haber aquí uno de esos pajaritos, de esas caricaturas. Yeah, that shouldn't be too hard because there's not much surface for them to be in. There you go, see? Ese no tenía que ser muy difícil porque no hay mucho lugar donde pueda estar, ¿no? Y como es más que nada un lugar sin muchas paredes. Okay, there we go. Oh, de aquí, la llave.
Wait, is that a key?
Is that the one Phoebe's ancestor lost in the lake centuries ago? If so, does that mean we can get into that cavern now?
But it seems like something's missing.
Can it even be used? It's so worn out.
Don't cry. When the sun trembles in the sky, look to the children and the flowers.
Huh? That's Alicia's voice.
Don't cry. Those of us who survived long not for tomorrow, only for each night. Light the bonfire. Let the knit moths dance. They fly toward me, as if in this world there is still light.
Long not for tomorrow, only for each night. Is that what Alicia from that era was trying to say?
According to Phoebe, she lived after the Veilfall, but before the Eight appeared. It's hard to imagine what that time must have been like.
I guess back then, right after the gods vanished, the dark ran rampant, and the natural disasters never stopped. Life was nothing like it is now here in Wishfield. Constantly losing their loved ones without warning, they were forced to leave everything they cherished. Praying often for the smallest of wishes, like just having a normal day. But the wishing one who once heard their prayers was long gone.
Threatened by Esslings each day? Too afraid to sleep because your house might collapse? That kind of life sounds utterly hopeless.
Yes. In times like that, who even has the strength to dream of tomorrow? Holding on to that tiny flicker of light beside her. Fighting to stay alive. Maybe it was the only thing left that Alicia could do. And because of her, that faint light kept spreading, reaching more and more people. She held on to hope and it survived the dark. Just long enough to keep on burning.
Alicia was incredible.
It's sad that she was killed by the serpent. Only a few fragments of sound and shadow remain. And
and so many questions. Momo, the Blue Tears gave us this key. Do you think it'll help us uncover more of the truth?
It's definitely possible. Isn't it like what Craig said in that lullaby? Blue tears, guarded years. How did it go?
Upstream I drift, soft and light, to yesterday's fading plight.
Wait, we still haven't figured out what her regret was.
Right. Like this key and the secrets whispered by the Blue Tears. It feels like we're missing something.
Nikki, it moved!
Momo, quick! Maybe if we follow the key, it'll lead us to more of the truth. Maybe we can help her.
Yeah, I'm with you all the way.
Uf, that was close. Casi no lo contamos ahí, gente. Hold on, I want to change something. Quiero cambiar algo. What is this thing? Can I? Yes, we can. Yep. It changes everything. Because I like the blue color it has, but the pink was bothering me a little bit. Eso que tenía un poco de rosa me molestaba en cuanto al traje, así que para que combine mejor. ¿Qué dices, Rex? ¿Verde o turquesa? Digo, azul o turquesa. ¿Qué se ve mejor? También podríamos probar un morado. No, pero no es el mismo tono. Ese. Porque puede ser ese o puede ser este. Creo que ese se ve más como que complementa, ¿no? A white would be good too, but we don't have white. Sadly. Un blanco estaría bien igual, pero no hay blanco. Esas como bandas que tienen los brazos. En los antebrazos. Ese medio blanco no está mal, ¿o qué dices? O sea, eso que se ve en su brazo. Porque estoy entre este que está medio blanco y este azul que combina con las gemas que tienen ahí en los hombros y en las flores esas de su vestido. Y si no, el otro sería este turquesa que combina con las luciérnagas. ¿Qué se llaman esos bichos en español? Con esos de aquí abajo. Libélulas, con las libélulas. Por las libélulas y ese color que tienen los bordes de su vestido, ¿no? Dale. No. Porque estaba bien el color que estaba antes, o sea, el por defecto. Pero el detalle es que en este brazo tiene como un rosa en el borde y eso medio que no combinaba con lo demás. Ya. Porque creo que el otro color cambia las gemas. Tiene como unas gemas esa banda. Pero creo que es también así blancas, ¿no? Estamos mejorando el traje mientras vamos. a fragment of an old key. It seems to belong to the key that gives you access to the Serpentine ruins.
It feels like something's missing.
Nikki, the key is moving again. Let's keep up.
Ya se la mague la llave esa, ¿no? Que es lo mismo. Same thing.
Another fragment. Nikki, let's keep following it.
Es como que estamos alzando algo en el suelo. We're picking something from the floor, it seems.
Looks like we're close to collecting all the fragments. Oh, yay! The key is complete now! Oh, wait, what's that over there?
But if we escape Wishfield, where else can we go? Oh, Wishing One, please show us the way.
Enough. The gods won't hear our prayers anymore. We need to run before the monsters catch up. Just run. Don't look back.
Tell us, where are the monsters?
Where? Nowhere is safe anymore. You, outsiders, don't go any further into Wishfield.
Sith, this time, I know we'll save everyone.
A giant serpent! She must be a divine envoy of the Wishing One sent to protect us. The ground won't collapse anymore, and the Esslings won't devour us.
Divine Serpent, I offer you my loyalty. Please keep us safe. I want to live! I want to live!
The Wishing One's been gone too long. Driven to the edge by the dark. They need something to believe in. You see, even if that belief is built on a lie, it's still better than endless despair.
The divine envoy's hurt. Even the envoy is bleeding. I knew it. We're not gonna make it. This is the end.
What are those cursed Esslings? We keep killing them, but they keep coming. Why do we have to suffer like this?
Mommy, the divine envoy swallowed a whole bunch of Esslings, but she's still hurting. Why can't even she use her whim to make the pain go away?
Sith,
La musiquita.
how long have you kept your body in its serpent form? Since we arrived in Wishfield, have you rested even once? There has to be a way. I've almost deciphered the ancient scroll you gave me. If I can unlock its divine power, you'll finally be able to rest.
What? Why are there so many Esslings all of a sudden? Save us! Divine envoy, please save us!
Divine Envoy. What good is that name? Look at her crying like she actually cares. She killed Alicia! She lied to all of us!
Imprison her! Imprison her!
Throw her in the damn she done!
Don't cry. Sith. Don't cry. It's okay. Even if I turn to ash, my life burned brighter than any legend. Don't cry.
strange. Why does Alicia's shadow always sound as if she's talking directly to us? As if we're someone else.
Extraño de verdad, Supongo que cuando decías los Rexes te referías a los fatalistas de ¡nos vamos a morir! ¿Así?
Someone else? Come to think of it, she kept repeating, like she was talking to Sith. Don't cry, Sith. Does she think we're Sith?
No way. They weren't really speaking to us. It's like they're just reliving something.
Like, their memories?
Right, their memories. And if it's Sith's memories, then it all makes sense. Everything we saw of Alicia, her travels, her return home, the chaos during the Mistvale War when the Fanatic Wishers stormed the ruins. But not once did we ever see Sith the Serpent.
Me gusta lo que se ve al fondo el asunto ese,
Those shadows show two different time periods. Only someone like Sith could have lived for such a long time. Nikki, I think you're right. These shadows must be Sith's memories.
They're all ancient, from so long ago. That's why most of them are so blurry. But Alicia's voice is always so clear.
It must be because Alicia meant the world to Sith.
That's right. They fought side by side, and they bravely protected this land together. The Divine Envoy, she only pretended to be it to give people hope. They were both wounded, always teetering on the edge of despair, but they never gave up.
So then, how did it all end up like that? They loved each other so much. Even in her final moments, Alicia never blamed Sith. And Sith, she was in so much pain.
Then, maybe this is their regret. A regret only the Blue Tears remember. But now the key is complete. We can head to the Serpentine Ruins. We can find out the truth. Why Sith killed Alicia.
It's been so long. Nikki, do you really think Sith is still there?
I don't know. But during the Blue Tears season, her memories still flood. And Alicia's voice still hasn't faded. I believe that whether she's still there or not, the cavern she built for everyone, the one that never collapsed, must hold the answers we're looking for. And if she's still there, we need to free her from that prison of water, from all her sorrow. In my heart, I believe that's what Alicia would have wanted.
Alright, let's go to the Serpentine Ruins and see.
¿Qué cree el Rex? ¿Esa Sid sigue ahí adentro? Completed key. Okay, after unlocking the thing, now it shines super bright and it's no longer rusty.
A rainy day is perfect for picking rainy orchids.
No sé tú, pero a mí me han gustado esos ángulos dramáticos cuando se aleja la cámara o se acerca. Estaba bueno. O sea, para ver la puerta, esa, yo qué sé. Podríamos sacar una foto conmemorativa a un ángulo dramático parecido también. Y también me gusta esa cosa que se ve al fondo. Pero después. But we will do that later, my friends. Ya, lastimosamente tenemos que concluir ahí. Sadly, we have to conclude it there. Así que si están viendo esto desde YouTube y les gustó lo que vieron, recuerden ponerle like, comentar, suscribirse para más videos o mejor aún pasen por el directo como estamos ahora para compartir esos momentos con nosotros. El link estará abajo en la description. If you're watching this on YouTube and you like what you saw, remember to like, comment, subscribe for more videos, or even better, comment the stream to share those moments with us. Like we're doing right now, link will be in the description. Y bueno, para los que están en el directo, espero que les haya gustado. Quizás aprendieron algo o simplemente disfrutaron compartiendo estos momentos con nosotros. Por eso, muchas gracias. So for those of you on the stream, I hope you enjoyed it. Perhaps you learned something, or maybe just enjoy being here with us. And for that, I thank you, my friends. Así que sin nada más que decir, digo, final transmisión. Ahorita en su CGC and transmisión.